Welcome to my presentation on how plastic bags in Australia impact environmental sustainability. Scholarly journal articles indicate that plastic bag debris is an environmental problem. Due to durability, persistence and abundance, they are unsustainable in Australia. Plastic bags are designed as single-use items, however, they have long-lasting effects on our wildlife and ecosystems. They can float easily in the air and on water, often travelling long distances. Research has proven that plastic bags are non-biodegradable, meaning they can persist for up to 1,000 years in the environment. Whether it is a waste debris in landfill or existing on land or in water, Australian landscapes and ecosystems are being filled with a litter of plastic bags, causing injury and death to marine and terrestrial wildlife species through ingestion, strangulation and entanglement. The impact of plastic bags on the environment and the sustainability of Australia will be looked at from the point of view of the amount of plastic bag waste being produced and the impact on wildlife. Recent newspaper articles and social media discuss changing consumer behaviour by phasing out plastic bags within Australia. Google provided an initial search for credible sources. I predominantly found concerned environmental group web links. These links were informative, however, some facts were slightly biased to the inquiry problem. All searches contained a combination of the keywords plastic bag, persistence, environmental sustainability, and Australia. My research questions predominantly asked ways of creating a sustainable future for Australia with the existence of plastic bags. Curtin Library and Google Scholar provided state government reports and policies and scientific journal articles. The information was accurate and non-biased. All articles, reports and web links suggested plastic bags are unsustainable for the future. It was a challenge to find articles particularly relevant to plastic bags and specifically to Australian impacts. Many reports focused on the larger sources of plastic such as bottles, containers and food packaging. Plastic bags can exist for up to 1,000 years in landfill and within the environment. Over time, the number of plastic bags continues to accumulate. The recent report by MENA 2016 documented statistics in Australia alone of littering over 50 million plastic bags annually. Government reports note that plastic bags are easily transportable and can travel long distances. Plastic bags can tear into smaller pieces, becoming microplastics. These tiny pieces of plastic fill the environment and present themselves as food to some animals, thereby entering into the food chain. Recent studies have proved the long-term negative impacts on marine species, habitats, and food chains, and death to many animals. Journal articles point out plastic bags are made of polyethylene material. Further investigation needs to be undertaken on the environmental impacts linked to the production process of plastic bags and the consumption of raw materials such as natural gas and crude oil. I would like to conduct more research into ways in which Australia can protect the environment and reduce the amount of hazardous plastic bag waste to protect long-term sustainability of Australia. The inquiry suits Years 3 and 4. The content descriptors best aligned to the inquiry are science knowledge helps people to understand the effects of their actions. This specifically relates to this inquiry by exploring how humans are having an impact on environments and living organisms through plastic bag pollution. This plastic pollution can persist in the environment and enter into the food chain, which can result in death to wildlife and has an ongoing impact on the fragile Australian ecosystem. Thank you for listening to my report.